Hello, welcome back, Tracy here. So how are you all doing today? So today I just want to concentrate on doing some clusters for the Daffodil Fairy journal. If you're a follower, no doubt you sort of know my process. If you're new, basically I try and do about 3 scraps. I've got scraps here just out of my scrapbook container. A lot of these are left over from, you know, when you cut from the kit. A lot of this is like scraps left over from that, so all the colours will tie in. I've then also got the ephemera that I have fussy cut and I have distressed around, and then further back that you can't see is a whole big mess of just anything that I've grabbed. So I've grabbed some of this material, I've grabbed this, doilies. I've got a whole heap of lace scraps that I'm wanting to use up. So but as a general rule, if you haven't been here before, I just get like three pieces of paper and put it down. That's the beginning of my bases. Pretty simple. These weights are all different. So this is, I think this is about 120, whereas this is probably more like 180. Doesn't really matter. Just grab what you have and throw it together, have a bit of fun. Don't like angles like that, it's just me. I know other people don't mind them, but and like occasionally I might put an extra piece in there. Like I quite like that. So let's go with that. And there's another one. So I'm just gonna probably ramble on because I want to get a few of these made. So how are you all? Hope you're doing well. This will air around midweek. I'll be at work when this actually airs, I would say. But yeah, so nothing really has been happening in this neck of the woods. Well, nothing since I did the last video, really. So as you can see, that's 3 already in the span of less than a couple minutes, which is great. Great way to use up your scraps. And quite often I'll sit there not really thinking, put them together and just have them sitting in a box like this, so I can grab it at some stage when I'm feeling in the mood to putting bits and pieces on top. So yeah, but I need to try and make slightly smaller clusters. I tend to be on the big side, but I'm hoping to make a couple smaller ones. This is a piece of ephemera that just needs finishing off with a cluster, so we might make that. Oops. So we'll see how we go for time. But yeah, so I hope everyone's doing well. Like I said, not much happening in this neck of the woods. we have a reasonably nice days, although that can change from hour to hour over here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's trim this bit off and this bit off. So there's our bases. That's how quick it is. And how long did that take me? 5 minutes. So now we're going to add, decided I want to add some, I don't know if this tears. It does, but not nicely. I want to add a bit of texture to these ones. So not all the same. So we've got a bit of that. Let's grab a bit of this. I'm sure I've got heaps of lace sitting up here. There's a piece. So we could put a bit of that on the side. What else have we got? Just a piece of paper. Just a piece of material. And when I go to stick these pieces on, hey, I might not even, I might change my mind. Just get rid of that. Yeah, so they've all got something on them. Now what we're going to do is have a look through these. So definitely want that on there. That's maybe if I turn that one around. It's quite a long one. So that would be quite nice on that one. Remember, I don't mind them if they stick over. Some people don't like that. That might be a cute one for that one. That's too big. That might be all right for that. So I just need something for that one there. So we've got 1, 2. I could actually swap her over. That's too big. That's too big. And I don't really want to turn them over, so I'm not going to use any of those. What I have, however, got this. So I might use that, or I might come back to it later. But in the meantime, let's glue these down. Actually, what we will do, ink around the edges. I'm not sure how this is going to glue down, to be fair. Let's just hope that it stays. Not going to know really until it dries. But I'll place these under a book. Yeah, that's definitely going to need a bit of weight behind it. And I'm just wondering, I've got like labels, but I don't think I actually want labels behind anything. Maybe her. Those just need to be a bit bigger, I think. I might have to put that one aside and just have a little daffodil on there maybe. Maybe I'll do that for that one. Right, let's just put that underneath here so that it's got some weight on it. Next one. If I've got enough time, I might just sit here, rainbow on, if you want to listen to me, and just make cluster bases. I know what else I could have had there too. So that would be cute. Comes with some stamps. Actually, and what I might do is just put another little bit below, because you can't actually see any of that. Just add on. There you go. So there's another cluster. I'll just put that under there. We'll bring them out later. So we've got normal hours this week, where my partner isn't on night shift, thank God. So we can be like normal people and eat together at night, which is always nice. Everyone sort of takes it for granted if they don't have shift workers in their family. And there's another, get rid of that glue on there, on that. Super cute. One thing I didn't do on the backs was, normally I run my scissor handle over so you don't get that catching when you do glue it down. So I'll have to remember to go back and do those other ones. Now, where do I want to put that? Yep. How cute is that image? Oh, sleeping baby. That's when they're at their cutest, isn't it? Cool. There's another one. So this was just out of one of my mini flower box. I've still got a few that I want to that I actually want to cut out. I just haven't got around to it yet, so maybe I'll do that after this. Watch some other people do crafting videos. I've got my 50 stack challenge I have to do at some stage too. 3 and 4. I think one is dogs and one is prompt is Grandma's attic. So I better, only doggy things I've got is the Tim Holtz ones. So I'll have to hunt them out. And I think for this one, because it's so little, I will just put that little flower on there, because I think this is going to go on that piece of ephemera that I have to decorate. And in actual fact, I think I might do the other one. We might actually do that. Let's put that on there. Put that underneath, because I think that might actually go like that. on there, and then we've got to do another one on there, which if I do something like that, I might do that. All right, let's get a couple more done. I only need small bases, so let's just use this Tim Holtz leftovers. So we've got 2 small bases, some scraps here at the side. I don't know where all these angled bits come from. I must have done some project. Actually, that's too similar, so I just want a bit of contrast. And I want it down, and then that. Because remember, this one doesn't have to be that big. And then we'll just chop and chop. And let's just see what that's like for size. Yep, I'm happy with that. So we'll do this other one. Might actually do both of them with the postage stamps and use don't want that. And use that other small one somewhere else. So we've got that. And let's put it over like that. And then it's about the same size. Let's get rid of all those. All right. I actually, if you've got a YouTube channel and you're watching me, please let me know how you fill in your chatting time. Like, I feel like I'm sitting here not doing anything, and I'm really conscious of not talking. Like, you have to fill that talking space. I know that most days I do have something to talk about, but if you're doing a couple videos one after the other, you sort of run out of things to talk about. Because obviously nothing's happened in the last hour. Well, I would hope it hasn't, but nothing major. Right, I think I'm going to do 2 little, what other ones have we got? That's quite cute. Right, let's use those 2. And I'll have to put that underneath, I think, for it to dry properly. Just squish down, and then we'll do this next one, and we'll ink up our piece of ephemera before we put these on. Right, clear the decks. Let's just ink around this. I think this was one of Gail Oscanelli's, and I've probably said her last name wrong, one of her makes that I followed along with a long time ago. I should really, it was good because it used up my scrapbook scraps, so I probably should do a few more, because maybe do that one time for those that haven't seen anything like this being made. It's great having it handy. So the idea is, if you've got a page, say we've got, want to put it on this page, so you'll glue down here and along there. So you've got a tuck there, and then on this side you'll glue, wrong Tracy, you will glue there, you will glue at the top, and then on this side this is glued down, so you've got a tag there and you open it out and you've got writing space there and writing space underneath. So let me know if there's someone out there that hasn't seen one of these made before, and by all means I could do a mass make. Right, so I don't want it straight in the middle, so I'm going to cut this down just a tad. And put that on there. I might even put a little bit of something there. There's some pattern, which is quite nice. Or where is Rachel's paper? We could actually get a bit of Rachel's paper and see what that's like. Oh, I don't like that line there. Maybe something like that. I'm happy with that. Bit of ink, take away those white edges. Very brittle, this paper. Make sure it's straight, and then that will go there. I could have had a label, but I don't want to use a label. I haven't used labels for a little while actually in my projects. I'm not sure why. Could be the fact that they're over the other side of the room. I've got a few labels just in front of me, but yeah. So do I need, I'm actually confusing myself. Yeah, so that's right. So this needs to be glued down. So we'll glue that down one side. We don't glue this down because this goes on the page, but I will just lift this up and get my other little stampy friend. And I think we'll do the same. Just a bit of that, a bit of this. And hey presto, there goes your another piece of ephemera for the journal. Yay. And then glue this cluster down. If I find a little butterfly, I might put a little butterfly in each of those blank spaces, but I don't think it will really need it. So let's recap. get them out from underneath being squished. Right, so we have finished this piece off to go into the Daffodil journal. We've got this. And this. I think that's supposed to go that way. I'm not really sure which way that goes. And lastly, this, which was out of a book page. So I hope you've enjoyed watching me make these clusters for my latest Daffodil journal. Thanks for joining me, and until next time, see you later.